Hey, how you doing? This is Kitch, and you are watching me play Dwarf Fortress. So we sent the hammers to go raid Doomed Dimpled, and I hadn't looked at Legends Viewer in a while, so I took a look at just kind of some things to see if we could find anything interesting. Doomed Dimpled is this place that we're going to attack. There's 13 goblins there, and something's getting ready to happen there. It was founded, and Goblin were Scarwell settled here. Interesting thing about this guy is if we click on him, he led the attack against us, the last siege, the one that lost. We were apparently in a war with this the Goblin civilization. It's called the War of Splattering. And yeah, the last attack, this guy was the leader, and we're actually getting ready to go raid him. So, yeah, Justice coming back, I guess. I'm hoping it's going to turn out okay. That was the first raid I ever sent off. We'll see. We'll see what that's about. But, yeah, I thought that was kind of interesting. Nothing really else going on in the world. We are the last Dwarven civilization. We are the last city of the last Dwarven civilization, with the exception of our two barons and our king, which are still living in the old ruins of the last Dwarven holdout with the Hydra. That's still happening. That's still a thing. So yeah, I guess they're just happy as can be in there with their Hydra. We'll see how that ends out working out for them.
There's nothing more to catch.
We've got our migrant wave. I completely forgot about them. Let's get them off of fishing. It is kind of nice to hear the little fishing warning. That reminds you that there's always a fisherman in the migration wave. Always. We got 18. That is a bunch of them. And let's see. There's a brewer, furnace operator, miller, anybody else fairly decent kind of doctory type person? Let's see. Let's look at traits for these guys. Do we have anybody curious? That's what I was basing my, what's the word I'm looking for? Scholars on. I'm not seeing anybody too interesting, so we'll just commit them all that way. Military-wise, no real good military folk either. Well, that is all right. How are we doing on our... make steel bars. We've got 6 out of those left. No linked shop. Make steel bars. No linked shop. What does that mean? Okay, that's active there. That's active there. I'm not quite sure if that means what I think it does. I'm going to assume that it doesn't. And we're just gonna move on, move out about our merry way. There's 6 out of 10 left, and we'll just see how that goes. There go our green goblets, green glass goblets. A little bit of a tongue twister there.
Yes.
And that sounds like a possession to me. Yes. Ruby the Craftsman has become possessed. We get another artifact. We get nothing else for it.
You there, this workshop's mine now.
But we might get a cool piece of furniture out of it, at least. That would be nice. Something made out of rock, maybe. Already got a rock table. Let's see. Since it's spring now, spring we don't get that. It doesn't happen until summer when we start planting pigtails. Let's get this one set up as well. Summer and autumn. All right, so we're gonna have 2 growing seasons of pigtails here. Should be enough to give us a little bit of things. Let's see, we haven't made any clothing in a while. Let's take a look how our cloth stockpiles are. Okay, we've got a lot. Let's do that. Cloth robes. Can't make cloth robes anymore? I guess not. It's interesting. We'll do cloth trousers and cloth, just shirts. Just to get some of that done. Ah, there's our last bookcase right there. Okay, that is good. Still fishing, because of course they are. Why wouldn't they be? Let's see. Did we ever get the scroll thing figured out? These are all just musical instruments, right? Need to go through and figure that out. Let's see. Yep, they're still in here. Color white. Dump hide. Yeah. Not quite sure where that comes in. Let's take a look at our stockpile again. That mission report. Raid. In the mid-spring of 129, the Book of Delighting slipped into Doom Dimpled, undetected. The forces of the lens searched Doom Dimpled and found nothing. Huh. Okay. So, have they made it back? I guess so. I guess so. They're back, and that was... Okay, that was a thing. I guess so. I guess raids are only, for going and stealing artifacts, then. Interesting. Make a note of that in the mind. Okay, we got all that. Do we have all the bedrooms smooth? We do. Why don't you guys go ahead and smooth the crypts down? Give you something to do. And probably some other areas that could use some smoothing. Let's go ahead and we'll smooth out the main hall area here. Just to get you guys working. Get you something to do. Steel bars, 4 of 10. Okay, so we are making them. Let's see. If we go to our stocks and look at our bars, we have 14 steel bars. Okay, so I'm going to make an order to build steel swords. Steel short swords. Let's do 10 of those. And we'll see if we have enough steel to make that happen.
An artifact has been completed. Hooray!
Slate floodgate. We have some artifact floodgates. We have a abundance of them. Do we have any place to put those? That looks like a place. Artifacts. Let's see, is it that one? That's the high boot. This one. Yeah, we'll display that there. Okay, I was going to play with this stockpile a little bit. Finished goods, other materials. Not gem. metal. Stone, clay. Tools. The only thing I could think of is it could be under furniture. Maybe like other large tools. I don't know. We'll see. I didn't make a whole bunch of people run and try to grab the scrolls. Oh. Okay, well, they're gonna have a hard time writing their scrolls if if we can't get them in there. Maybe they would go and grab them from the shop if they needed to do that. I would like to, however, set up some more like tables in here. Some like individual like kind of desky type things. Little places where they can study by themselves, not in the big hall down here. I have these two offices here that I made, and I don't remember why we made them, but, oh, I was gonna put the captain of the guard in one. Was that Vicod? I think it was. Let's see, did that fix? That fixed up the office, yeah. And give that to Vicod as well. And it's saying that the leader of the Hammers doesn't have anybody. Okay, well that's Einod's right there. There we go. All right, well that was disappointing. Although the Hammers did go out on the mission to raid. Looks like it didn't work out too well. Steel short swords still being worked on. Hopefully Chunk gets that order out soon. We are starting to get a little bit of an excessive number of like cats and puppies.
I'm going to keep this thing.
Oh, what was that? Attached to a copper shield. Excellent. Okay. What are you doing sleeping there? Just a holler. You know what? We should probably expand out bedrooms. I meant to do that, and I never did. So let's see. That goes out. We're starting them right here. Let's see. That was 2 space 2 space 2, right? That goes to right here. And then we could do that. And across. And I don't know what we're gonna do here. Maybe be able to make like a big giant bedroom for some like noble or something. That's gonna be coming here soon. I keep expecting the king to move in. Maybe we probably haven't tributed enough, so we're not even like on the radar. I wouldn't know why, since for obvious reasons. But we should be like ready to go to like a barony, right? I forget how many dwarves you need for that. I thought it was like 100. I don't remember. There's population requirements for the different levels of things that you need to become like a barony, to become a capital, and I don't remember what those are off the top of my head. But this will give us 40 more bedrooms. And will give us an excuse to get a lot more work done. Okay, I'm gonna cut off that tail end and cut off this tail end. And let's see, beds. We need 40 of them. And doors, rock doors. Need 40 of those. And rock coffers. Need 40 of those. All right, and that'll keep masons busy, and carpenters busy, and miners busy, and eventually stone smoothers busy, and haulers busy, because we need to haul some of that stuff. Still haven't figured out the scroll thing. It obviously wasn't big tools. Let's run a little experiment here. Let's just say finished goods. Put a finished goods stockpile here. And we'll put a furniture stockpile here. And let's just see. Let's just see if we can get those scrolls out there. Let's remove bins. C. Capital C. There we go. Get the bins out of there so they don't mess anything up. Okay, that is going to gems. So we want to forbid gems. Codices. I wonder if it's that. Let's take off codices. Yeah, settings. It's obviously not that. Yeah, codices. And we'll just take off tools. We'll permit other materials, permit metal, permit everything, and just put those there, and we'll see if that gets them. Wow, that's loud. Loud sparring. Check our engravers, see how they're doing. Let's see, we want to go by profession. And they're, some of them are getting up there. Not all of them are doing well, but we've got some that are pretty high. I want to wait to do engravings until they get skilled up. So at least we have a couple of them. We want them doing masterpiece engravings all over the place. Make the value of the fortress go up really high, and attract a lot of unwelcome visitors that will want to kill us. Okay. Oh, damp stone. We're gonna do this again. Yeah. Great. Super excited about that. Now we're gonna pause the game and have all kinds of wonderful things happen. I think what bothers me the most is that it's not centering. It's like centering it, but it's centering it to the like left. All right. Mine it all again. Mine it all again. Mine it again. There they go. Just have to deal with those warnings for a little bit. Alright, we got stuff moved there. Do we still have... Yeah, the scrolls are still there. That stuff moved there. What do we have in here? Rope. Chains. Crutches. All those things that we've been wanting to get rid of for a long time. More damp stone, but it should be really, really close to being done. We just have to find that piece. Oh, not that one. That one. All right, and that'll be done. We can wait. That's done. Go ahead and set all that to be smooth as well. And yeah, we got a number of beds and things up there. So let's go ahead and get those done. Song always reminds me of like a water level in Mario Brothers. I have no idea why. Or a water level on some sort of like platformer game. Hold on, what was that? Goblin Dancer is visiting. Well, welcome, Goblin Dancer. Seems like last time we had a goblin here, it didn't work out too well for him. But, you know, you're more than welcome. I don't have any problems with you. Alright, now the Axemen are finally doing some sparring. How are our things coming along? Okay, according to this, according to that, we should be done. Weapons. Steel short swords. 10. Groovy. All right, well, we have enough to make our last, or not our last, but our next military unit. All right, well, thank you very much for watching. I really appreciate it. I will see you next time when we will get that organized. All right, have a good one.